What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So now you guys are asking me about Arcimoto, if that's a stock to buy right now. I'm going to go over the stock analysis and see how it's doing against the S&P, how it's doing in the market. We'll see what this says. I'll give you my honest opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. But make sure you hit this like button, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future videos, and let's check it out. Okay, so Arcimoto appears to be a fun utility vehicle, and right now it is up 6.25%. It is $7.65. May 8th, it was $2.38, and now it has jumped up to $7.65. So a lot of you guys that are investors that like to buy and sell stocks, congratulations, this stock is up and you guys have done a fantastic job. I am excited to see you guys grow. Make sure you make a comment, let me know how much you made on Arcimoto, and let's just look at it right now. So let's see what this company is about real quick. So according to Wikipedia, this company's first vehicle, they call that the Fun Utility Vehicle, hence FUV, is a tandem two-seat, three-wheeled electronic motorcycle with an EPA range of 102 city miles per charge and a fuel economy of 1.73 mpg at city driving limits. Okay. Maximum speed is 75 miles per hour. That's pretty cool. It launched production, the delivery of Fun Retail in September 19th, 2019. So Mark, you are the founder. Congratulations. He's a son and former dean and president of University of Oregon. That's pretty sweet. So let's look at this. It debuted in September 2009 with an estimated $20,000 price, taking pre-orders for $500. Pulse is now considered a Generation 3 prototype. So I'm just looking at some information. So the vehicle is produced. I'm just looking, the thing that we want to see, okay, according to the Generation 6 SRK revealed in April 2012 was to be the pilot with 14 vehicles produced, 10 of which are already committed purchases. Then the pilot run increased to 40 units, sold for $41,000 each. So sometime later, Generation 7 was expected to be the mass production model in late 2012, but the company determined it was too large and too heavy to create a viable market solution, opted to develop the 8th prototype generation for featured handlebars instead of a steering wheel. The change in steering and occupant packaging dropped to an estimated 600 pounds from the vehicle design. This seems pretty cool, but let's look financially how they're doing, because when you invest in companies, it doesn't matter if you are a dividend investor or you just buy and sell trades or you just add on to things and hold on to them. Let's see financially how they're doing right now. So let's look at their financials. So let's start in June. Okay, it was down 90.2%. Okay, well, here's the thing. Net cash is down, cash on hand. Cost of revenue is down. It's up. Revenues up 33.31K. Net change on cash on hand. Cost of revenue, not too bad. It is up. Wow, that's a significant amount of money. The revenue. 943.38K. Net profit margin. Okay, well, they're starting off. So cash on hand is up. Again, the revenue in March 2020. Now you're talking about when the bug hit. Okay, so it's up. Net income, sure, that can happen, you know, when you're down. This right here, your beginning company, not too bad. Let's see how they're doing. Let's look at their website, see what the heck they're about. It seems pretty cool. It's not really like Mr. Garrison's It. I don't know if you guys have seen that in South Park, but it's kind of funny. You know, when I looked at the video. I actually watched the video on YouTube of the company Arcimoto. I'm like, okay, this kind of reminds me of Mr. Garrison's It, but no, it's not. I'm just joking, so don't worry about it. I had to add some South Park humor. So let's go check the website of Arcimoto real quick. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is like the Mighty Ducks Flying V. Everybody's riding together. This looks like it's a fuel efficient car. So let's click on this. Let's see what it's about. So these are people driving on the Fun Utility vehicle. It's $19,900. This seems pretty cool. It's an electronic car. One thing that we're gonna have to look into more stuff. My concern too, a little bit, is the safety of it, but let's look more into it. I mean, what can we get as consumers? So this delivers. Now this is pretty cool. The deliverator. So think of like, now that's pretty cool. Okay, I like that. They have the deliverator. I tell you what, I'm a paranoid parallel parking person. If you guys ever want to one up on me, just parallel parking gets me to hit the panic mode. I almost never parallel park, and it's like, So this is pretty cool. So delivery vehicles, okay. 1.73 city miles per gallon, 102 city mile range, 75 miles per hour top speed. So let's think about this. This is an electronic vehicle, okay? Areas that are warm, I see this like is a opportunity for companies to not spend money on gas and use these vehicles to deliver things. Pizza, I mean, there's a lot of potential here. Pizza, delivering, like they said, they showed flowers, they showed many things that they delivered. Mail, you can have company cars with these delivering things. This is actually a good idea. So, I mean, what if like Pizza Hut or Domino's, they want to say they're energy efficient. Well, there they go. They have this car that people can drive. And that's pretty exciting. So warmer areas, people can capitalize on this. Obviously, if it's raining, I don't think I would want to drive that, but that's pretty cool. See, here's the thing about the United States. I mean, people are always about, okay, this is important because they have rapid responders. So think about this. They're showing in Oregon. I was just going to say at stadiums or crowded areas, people can just respond right away. All you have to do is plug things in. That is pretty sweet. I have to say, I work in healthcare. Certain areas, I mean, stadiums, they can use this. They can capitalize on this. They don't have to use horses. What happens if there's a riot or something? They can even use this sometimes. But the only thing that concerns me is there's like, I'm sure they'll do modifications, but I mean, for rapid responders, somebody goes down, they're dehydrated, you get an IV in them right away. You administer ACLS medications, epinephrine, 1 milligram epinephrine, 300 milligrams amiodarone, then 150, AEDs ready there, boom, you get that person back, save their life. So that is important right there. And I think that's really cool that the University of Oregon is doing that. It seems like they're going to collaborate with them, and I'm sure they'll have the Oregon Ducks colors, which is cool. I mean, I'm an Ohio State guy, but Oregon is this is very innovative. This is pretty cool just by watching this. I don't know, what do you guys think? The FUV, the delivery, and the rapid responder. I think this is very innovative. I'm very excited for the CEO. I would love to see things do well. Honestly, in the long run, I see this, again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is my channel's for entertainment purposes. But even if you don't invest in the stock, I could see this stock in a lot of mutual funds or exchange traded funds, some of them that give off dividends. Let's see what this fleet says. Tourist rentals, car share, last mile delivery. Okay. Okay. Well, Hertz, what do you got to say? I don't think you can compete with these guys. You know, this is pretty cool. People are very innovative. This stock has gone up. I just see a lot of potential. People like to do something new. And only $21,000. That's pretty cool. So imagine, you know, I'm just thinking my mindset, like what you can do. Stadiums, like being a Browns fan, they can use these. The city of Cleveland or someone can use this. Somebody goes down tailgating, they're dehydrated, it's real hot out. Boom, get an IV going in them. Maybe send them to a urgent care, see how they're doing, check their vitals. Boom, this person's fine. Somebody's not feeling good, you can have them on the passenger side. Boom, send them to the ER, get an IV in. Unfortunately, tailgaters, when you drink a little too much and you start peeing, you get dehydrated. If you get orthostatic hypotension from your blood pressure going down because of dehydration, or say like somebody's taking their medications, diuretics, and boom, they pass out. These guys come right there and see them, they're better. If there's a protest, if there's somebody passes out, not because of fighting or anything like that, but just from heat exhaustion, or people are at a concert, boom, you use this vehicle, get up there. It's not as big as a car, and you can plug it in and unplug it. And plus, if you think about this, there's also like reserves and generators that can get this electricity. So this is pretty cool. I really like this. Let's see what their mission statement is about. So it's the carbon emissions. Our mission is to catalyze a shift to a sustainable transportation system. We believe that only happen when we move away from oversized, overpriced, and polluting vehicles to the right size, ultra-efficient EVs. Our mission for the future is of sustainable transportation. We hope you'll enjoy us on the ride. That's pretty fashionable. I don't know. What do you guys think? That looks pretty classy. Imagine you're a girl or you're a guy and you pick up your date and that. Hey, let's go. Let's go in the city. Let's have some fun. In the beautiful weather in the summer, come out, or the fall. You get a Starbucks in your hand. And your pumpkin spice latte. Drop that off for your girl. Pick her up and start driving. Around, maybe to check out pumpkins or something. I'm just envisioning that there's a lot of attractive things about this that I really like. Boy, I sure hope they give off a dividend. And this is the thing, because in the United States, we plan on being energy efficient. And the more companies like this that come out and then are abroad, the more the competition. You're going to have companies like Hertz who are struggling. They just filed for bankruptcy. People are throwing a ton of money into them. And then you have innovative places like this, like, global warming theory. They do all this research, global warming, carbon emissions. If you look at, just Google search this, look at in China, how the pollution is so terrible. You wonder why bugs and viruses come out of there. They're so polluted, they're so terrible. You can see satellite images or satellite imagery of smoke, smog, and methyl mercury. So mercury and like stuff that heat up plants and stuff, mercury goes in the air, infects fish. Think of China saying, well, we want to be energy efficient. We want to show to the world that we are doing what we can to stop pollution and this and that. And they buy a bunch of these cars. Okay? Everybody starts buying these cars. People in Vietnam start buying these. People in other areas start buying this. I know in Vietnam they do bikes and stuff. But think about this. I think that people in Europe would be really attracted to this, especially in the summer. I could see this being a very attractive piece of equipment. And think about it, even in, I'm just thinking like police officers, you have a horse. I mean, horses aren't cheap at all. You got to feed them, you got to make sure their hoofs are good, and you have this vehicle that could be a return investment or pay for itself in the long run. I personally, I would have a lot of fun riding in that in the future. If I, once I'm done with graduate school, if this company is still flowing and doing a really good job, that's not bad at all. That seems like it's a lot of fun. Hey, I'm driving around downtown, where I live, or downtown Cleveland, downtown Northeast Ohio, and I'm riding this little thing. The only thing you have to worry about is, bugs flying in if you're going on the freeway, fly through there and get you. That's something you might have to worry about. But again, this is just a hybrid and a prototype, but this would be a lot of fun to ride around and have some fun with. So this stock has gone up. It is very attractive. Again, once the price goes up, I am invested in ETFs. I can see this getting invested in ETFs, and a lot of you guys that are investors did a great job buying this stock. And carbon emissions is an issue. I mean, think about this. You're behind a truck and stuff, or a car. These people probably didn't get EPA checked. They turn on, the car, or they turn on the gas, and you get that smoke in your face. Oh, and it stinks, And you have this thing, it's electronic powered. You plug it in. I'm sure in the future that there will be plug-in sites with either this or a new electronic company or something, just to plug in and charge and get ready to go. You can probably charge this overnight. I'm just envisioning things. And again, a lot of you guys that have bought this, I can't make any financial calls as a financial advisor, but this is a very attractive stock. I have bought and sold certain stocks, and this is going to be on my radar a little bit. And if they give off dividends, you bet your ass I will be buying the stock. I'm hoping that it does get in ETFs that distribute dividends. It could be in some new ones. It is listed on the NASDAQ. There is a lot of potential. And to you guys who invested in this company when it was low, I would like to congratulate you. You guys did a phenomenal job in your investment. And again, if you guys are new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Make sure you give me a like. I would love for people to interact on here. Let me know if you think this stock is hot. If you bought this stock, how much money did you make? I will probably post an M1 Finance video tomorrow, maybe tonight, but just keep posted. I just posted a video on a few recent stocks that are hot in the market that you guys asked me, but I can envision myself being this guy riding around, this time with Ohio State colors. I know that Ohio State plays Oregon, but this is very exciting for, new innovative entrepreneurs. I mean, these people have adapted to the market, and I think they did a great job adapting to the market and the demands of the consumer. So, if you bought this stock, if you work for this company, you're the CEO, I don't care if you are in production, give yourself a pat on the back. You guys deserve recognition for what you're doing. You guys have done a phenomenal job, and I really hope you guys distribute a dividend, because I will put money in you. That's almost a guarantee. If you guys distribute dividends, I am in. I am a dividend investor. Love to see companies do well. Money I put in, I respect the companies, I respect the CEOs and their vision, and I hope you guys are in some ETFs, because that's especially ones that distribute dividends. So thank you again, and you guys have a good one. Be safe out there. Make sure you wear a mask. Make sure that you are washing your hands. It's the biggest thing. So thank you again, and have a good one.